And we'll see how his presence impacts this, as it will be Leroy Wallace and Kevin Briggs start in the center for the tip-off here. And the referee throws it up, and the Kings first get possession, and we are underway here from Villa Maria College. Herring Jr. starts off with the ball, guarded nicely by Carr. Ball was over now to Webb. Webb gets to Herring Jr. into Kaia, into Briggs, back to Webb for the jumper, and no good. Rebound goes to Patterson, and the shot goes up. And it looks like we had a clock issue, as the clock did not start. And so the Kings will maintain possession, and both teams setting up their offense now as we wait for the clock to be repaired here. And it looks like we have a new clock operation. You need the clock to operate in a basketball game, so that is very essential. And it looks like Coach Stromberg is going to call over his team, and it looks like Kevin Briggs is going to call a little meeting of the minds between the Kings players, because we have not even gotten out of the gates yet, and already we have a little technical issue here. And it looks like the clock is back in operation here, so we'll get underway. Clock now reads 11:58 left here in the first quarter. The Kings will maintain possession as Webb will inbound the ball. Webb looking for someone to get it to as he's getting the signal. He gets it over into Briggs. Back to Webb. Webb guarded by there nicely by Johnson. Webb in the paint to Briggs here. Briggs out to Kaia. Kaia for three. Off the back rim, no good. And the rebound goes to Terrence Dill. Terrence Dill. Nice rebound there. Gets to Wallace, who will get to Johnson. And Johnson will lead the offense here. Johnson looking around, trying to make some moves, trying to get open. We'll get it back to Dill. We'll get it to Arroyo. Arroyo looking around. Now going to drive here. Back off. Nice guard. Nice there by Kaia. Dill now has the ball. Gets to Arroyo. Arroyo for three, and he just goes in and out. So both possessions for the Kings and Warriors coming up empty. Now they'll come back down the court. Herring Jr. to Webb. Webb fakes a jumper, drives, puts it up now. Up the side of the rim, no good. And the rebound went, they're going to say it went off the King. So it will be Buffalo ball here, as Johnson driving. We'll get it to Dill, back to Johnson. Johnson drives on his own, but the steal there goes to Wallace, and Wallace puts up the shot and gets fouled. But that will be Noah Patterson. That'll be his first personal. As Wallace will get the foul shot here. Sorry about as Wallace looking to get the first couple points of the game for the Buffalo Warriors. Nails the first one. So Leroy Wallace gets the first point of the night for either team. Looking to get the second point. Puts it up and can't get the go. So Warriors up 1-0 here early, as Webb now has the ball. He'll get it to Herring Jr. Herring Jr. Gets it back to Webb. Webb put up the shot there, gets to Patterson. Patterson gets it back to Webb after almost falling over. Webb now going to drive. We'll get it over to Herring Jr. Herring tries to make a nice move, gets to Webb. And they're going to call carry. They're going to call a carry there by the Kings. And coming into the game now as a substitution is number 1, Tony Surin. He came in for Jamal Webb. Warriors up 1-0 early here. As the new guy, Carr, now has the ball. Carr driving. Makes a nice move. Can't get to go. Wallace with the rebound. And Wallace gets another 2 points to add on to the only 3 of the game. Scored by Leroy Wallace. Ball starting out good here. Surin now will come up the court. Surin gets it to Kaia. Kaia back to Surin. Surin in the paint to Patterson. Patterson puts up a floater. Can't get it to go though. And the Warriors now driving as Johnson puts up the shot. Can't get it to go though. And the rebound goes to Briggs, who gets it quickly up to Surin. Surin back to Herring Jr. Over to Kaia. Kaia, jumper. No good, and the rebound goes to Arroyo. And Arroyo has it stolen there, though, by the Kings, so the Kings will maintain possession as Surin puts up the jumper, no good, and Carr gets the rebound. Gets it up quickly to Arroyo. Arroyo driving, trying to get it to Dill, and they're going to say it went off a Dill out of play, so it will be King ball. So the Kings bring it up now, down by 3. 8:40 left here in the first quarter. As Surin will bring it up. He'll get it to Herring Jr. It's to Kaia. Kaia looking around, trying to find someone. Gets it to Patterson, but a nice steal there by Arroyo. And the Warriors driving here, have numbers. Johnson now has the ball in the corner, puts up the 3, and he nails it. Nice shot there by Javon Johnson. And the Warriors are now up by 6. Surin going to bring it up for the Kings. Surin, Herring Jr. for the 3. Off the side rim, no good. And the rebound will go to Wallace. Wallace quickly gets to Johnson. We try to get it to Carr. And a bad pass there. And it looks like the Kings will get possession. So 6-0 to score. 7:44 left here in the first quarter. As the Kings now driving, as Surin now has the ball. Surin looks like he wants to drive here. Gets it out to Kaia. Kaia driving around, gets to Surin. Back to Herring Jr. Back to Surin. Surin puts up the jumper, and they're going to call a travel. So the Kings not looking in sync here early, as they are down to the Warriors 6-0. As Leroy Wallace will inbound the ball here. Gets it up to Johnson. Johnson will drive. Gets to Wallace. Wallace going to put up the 2. No good. And the rebound will go to Briggs, who quickly gets to Herring Jr. Herring Jr. gets it to Kaia. Kaia going to put up the 3. No good. And Patterson with the rebound. Patterson puts the layup. He can't get that to go. And the Warriors, good defense so far here. As now Johnson drives, puts up the jumper, and it's good. Javon Johnson, 5 points total already. It has a nice fadeaway jumper there. The score now 8-0 in favor of the Buffalo Warriors. As Surin has the ball now for the Kings. He'll get it to Kaia. Back to Surin. Surin going to drive here. Puts a shot up. A nice block there by Dildo. And now the Warriors driving as Javon Johnson picks up the ball. Tries to put the shot up, but it will go out of bounds off of the Kings. And coming in the game now for the Kings, number 7, Brandon Butler, and number 23, Kaheem Davis. Coach Herring Jr. not liking what he sees here, so he'll bring in some new players. As Carr now has the ball. Gets to Arroyo. Arroyo looking for Carr, gets it to him. Try to get it back to Johnson, puts up the jumper in his own, and Carr scores his first points as a Buffalo Warrior. Scored 10-0 in favor of the Buffalo Warriors. Almost the exact opposite of the last game these two teams played, as it was the Kings jumping out to the early lead. As now Kaheem Davis puts the jumper up, no good, but the putback put in there by Davis. So Davis gets the first 2 points of the night for the Kings, and now the Warriors will drive as they are up now by 8. As Arroyo now has the ball. Driving around trying to find something. Arroyo gets it to Wallace. We try to get it back to Carr, but Carr wasn't paying attention. So the ball will get here to Butler. Butler drives, puts the shot up, no good. And the rebound will go to Cern of the Kings. Cern to Briggs to Davis, and Davis puts the jumper up, no good. And Dill gets the rebound and quickly gets it up to Arroyo. Almost loses the ball. Now Carr has the ball. He puts up the layup. That doesn't go. And it will maintain possession here for the Kings. As Cern driving, gets it out to Herring Jr., who tried to put the shot up, but he got it to Briggs instead. And now Dale with the rebound. Gets it up to Arroyo. Arroyo to Wallace. Wallace puts the shot up, no good. And Terrence Dill tips it back in. Terrence Dill getting his first couple points of the games. Is now a substitution. Actually, now they're going to say that you have to wait until a timeout, as the Kings are going to bring it up now. Down by 10, 12-2 the score. 4:34 left here in the first quarter. Aaron Jr. gets to Butler. Butler for three, and he nails it. Brandon Butler gets his first points of the game. He nailed that three. And now the Kings down by 7 now, as Carr now has the ball. Carr driving, puts the shot up, and they're going to call the foul though. And the foul looks like it will go on number 23, Kaheen Davis. That's his first personal foul. And Carr it looks like the ball will go out of bounds for the Warriors. And coming in the game now is number 5, Aaron Banks. And the Warriors maintain possession here with 7-point lead early. 12-5 the score, 4:02 left here in the first quarter. Excuse me, number 23 Banks, but Javon Johnson puts in the easy layup. Javon Johnson having a great game so far. He already has 7 points, and we're not even out of the first quarter here. Cern with the ball. He'll get it over to Herring Jr. Herring Jr. gets it to Briggs. Briggs out to Butler. Butler for three, and he nails another one. Brad Butler has 6 points for the Kings and is leading this somewhat of a comeback. It's scoring now 14-8. In favor of the Buffalo Warriors, as Carr now has the ball. He'll get it to the captain, Terrence Dill, who gets it to Johnson. Johnson puts up the three, up the front of the rim, no good. Aaron Banks to the rebound and puts it back. Aaron Banks gets his first 2 points of the game, as there's a foul called here on the Warriors. And coming in the game now for the Kings, number 3, Gene Roman. And coming in the game now for the Buffalo Warriors, the big man, number 47, Franklin Jones. So the score 16-8 in favor of the Buffalo Warriors. As Roman now has the ball, he'll get it to Butler. Butler to Herring Jr. Back to Roman. Roman looking in the paint, couldn't get it to him, so he'll get it over to Butler. Butler puts up the three, and he nails it. Another three made there by Brandon Butler. The score now 16-11 in favor of the Buffalo Warriors. Javon Johnson going to bring it up now for the Warriors. Gets a nice pick from Jones. Try to get it back to Jones, and it went off of Jones, but then it went off of Kevin Briggs out of bounds, so it will be Buffalo Warrior ball. 2:30 left here in the first quarter. Is Craig Elson will come into the game now for the Buffalo Warriors. He'll come in for Clenroy Carr. Carr leaving the game with 2 points. As Banks gets the inbound pass, driving, puts a shot up, but a nice block there by Kaheen Davis. The ball run up here by the Kings, and a nice steal there by Javon Johnson. And Johnson going to drive here now for the Warriors. He'll get it to Dill. Dill fakes the three, gets it back to Johnson, and this ball is stolen here by the Kings. As Kaheen Davis going to drive, and he puts in the layup. Looks like a travel there, no call. So the ball will remain with the Warriors here, as Craig Elston going to drive now. His team up by 3 now, 16-13. Elston has the ball, puts up the jumper, and it's good. Craig Elston.